Amy Duggar's voice trembled as she spoke, her eyes filled with years of pain. My grandfather. He almost succeeded in murdering my mom. Dole's chilling words sent shockwaves through her fans, revealing a dark, hidden chapter behind the smiling Duggar family we thought we knew. But what really happened? Tonight, we uncover the tears, the trauma, and the terrifying truth Amy Duggar has carried for years. When we think of the Duggar family, we imagine sweet smiles, faith, and a life built around love and tradition. But behind the curtain of perfection, a darker story has always been waiting to be told. Amy Duggar King, cousin to the famous 19 kids and counting family, was never afraid to speak her truth. She wasn't like the rest. She laughed louder, lived freer, and refused to stay silent. But nothing could prepare her followers for what she revealed one quiet night on social media. A revelation so disturbing that even longtime fans could hardly believe it. Amy spoke about her mother, Deanna Duggar, a woman who had lived through pain no one should ever endure. According to Amy, the man behind that pain was her own grandfather, a figure once seen as powerful and respected within the family. He almost succeeded in murdering her, Amy confessed through tears. And that trauma, it shaped everything. Decades ago, before fame, before cameras, before the world knew the Duggars as reality TV royalty, a quiet house in Arkansas held the screams of a woman fighting for her life. Deanna was young, full of dreams, and desperate for peace. But that peace shattered the night her own father, Amy's grandfather, lost control. Amy later described it as a night filled with terror. Her mom barely escaped, her body bruised, her spirit nearly broken. Those who lived near them whispered about strange noises, shouting, and a police car that showed up quietly and left just as fast. Nothing ever made the headlines. The family buried it deep, another unspoken story swept under years of faith and forgiveness. But trauma doesn't stay silent forever. Growing up, Amy often felt like the outsider. While her cousins lived by strict rules and modesty codes, she wore jeans, sang pop songs, and dreamed of Nashville. But deep inside, she was carrying her mother's fear. Amy remembered nights when her mom would check the doors 3 times before sleeping, or freeze at the sound of a man's angry voice. She always told me, "Never let anyone make you feel small, Amy. Not ever." That sentence made sense only years later when Amy learned the truth. Her mother's courage was born from surviving her own father's rage. For years, Amy stayed quiet. Family loyalty, public image, and fear of backlash kept her silent. But then came a breaking point. After years of scandals, lawsuits, and painful headlines surrounding the Duggar family, Amy realized that silence only protects the wrong people. In an emotional Instagram post, she decided to speak. "I'm done protecting evil. My mom went through things that no one should ever face. Her father almost took her life, and yet people still defend him." Fans flooded her comments with shock, anger, and love. Many shared their own stories of family abuse and survival. Amy's post became more than a confession, it became a movement of truth. Within hours, hashtags like Stand With Amy and Duggar Truth began trending. People weren't just reacting to the scandal, they were responding to Amy's courage. Some family members stayed silent. Others hinted at family matters that should stay private. But Amy refused to back down. "Silence helps no one," she said. "If speaking my truth makes others uncomfortable, maybe they should ask themselves why." Commenters called her brave. the real heart of the Duggar family, and the only one not afraid of the truth. Speaking out didn't come without a cost. Amy later admitted that revisiting her family's past left her sleepless and anxious. It's like reopening a wound you never wanted to see again, she said. She worried about how her cousins would react. She feared her words might hurt her mom all over again. But Deanna, her mom, surprised her. "You did the right thing," she whispered. "It's time people knew." That moment, a mother and daughter holding each other, healing together, became the most powerful image of all. Amy's confession wasn't just about her family. It was about breaking a cycle that too many families live in silence. Every time someone like Amy speaks, another survivor finds the strength to share their truth. And that's the real power behind her story. Not scandal, but survival. Amy turned her trauma into testimony, showing that healing isn't about forgetting, it's about finally being free. Today, Amy Duggar King stands not just as a reality TV figure, but as a woman who found her voice through pain. She's a reminder that sometimes the people who smile the brightest are hiding the deepest scars. "My mom survived for a reason," Amy says. "And if sharing our story helps even one person, then it's worth every tear." So as the screen fades to black, we're left with one haunting truth. Even the strongest families can carry the darkest secrets. But in Amy's courage, we see the light of healing, hope, and change. If Amy's story touched your heart, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps this story reach more people who need to hear it. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever kept a painful secret to protect someone you love? And of course, subscribe for more real stories that reveal the truth behind the fame. Until next time, stay kind, stay strong, and never be afraid to speak your truth.